Hello
Did you
there,
hear
welcome.
what happened with the sky in Natlan?
Not really much going on. Choosing the account to confirm
The
you're
sky
not a
in
bot.
Natlan. Huh.
Hold on.
What happened now?
Me. Hold on, hold on.
Did you hear what happened with the
Okay, there
sky
we go.
in Natlan?
Wait, is that the
I
quality?
do
Hold
hope the
on.
Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Wow, the quality looks really nice. I'm looking at the stream on my Switch.
The sky in Natlan.
It almost looks like
Huh.
I'm
What
playing
happened
Genshin
now?
on my Switch. This is what it would look like. Yeah, if only. Hey, welcome.
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
I guess because of what I was doing on YouTube, I had to confirm I'm not a bot to watch my stream, which is whatever. Oh yeah, there's a video degradation. Looked really good when I was standing still though. Margaret. Margaret.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfenbach.
It goes down a little bit. Not too much though. Alright, yeah, like what the title says, I don't really have much going on anyway. Expedition reward. 100 resin, but I think I want to save some for tomorrow. Because I do have... We still have the double drop of artifact domains, which I have been going back and forth between the Golden Truth domain and the Viridescent domain. I'm still working on Gene, and I have been starting to work on Farina. So I was going to go with the Golden Troop setup. I think we're going to make this one for tomorrow. I have 2.9 million. Ugh, getting a little low on Mora. Yeah, other than that, not a whole lot in here. Pretty much done everything in Nodcry so far. I don't think I have any... I'm sure there are like hidden things that are still out and about. Wait a minute. Who do I need? I think a boss would be fine. Yeah, so I got a good chunk of Chapter 7 in Xenoblade done. I still have a little bit to go. I took a break at the area that I'm at, just so I don't spoil it, so I'm not going to say. Nearing the end of it, but it is a little bit to get to it because of what I need. There are a couple of things I kind of have to unlock on the way, so to speak. Like we've seen with the blades, having to do some of the terrain stuff, so I kind of have to do that in the place I'm at, so I'm kind of just taking a break from that. And I'm pretty much ready to go to upload the first parts of Chapter 7, which I'll probably do in a couple of days. I'll probably wait until I have the rest of Chapter 7 done, so I can just do all of it and go. That way when the exporting's done, I can just upload to YouTube all at once. So. But it has been pretty good, and I've said it a few times, I've been having a lot of fun with the playthrough, and it's only going to get even better too. So we still have, I think we're about halfway into the story, but we still have quite a bit to do, because we also have like all the blades that we're getting. Each one, in a sense, has like a story quest that we could do. That's usually pretty good. Some of them are funny, some of them are a little more on the serious end. Yeah, but for the most part, they're usually pretty decent.
Defensive mode.
Because a lot of them usually deal with like their personalities or whatnot. So. gotta wait for this.
Look, a rain.
Should be just enough. Nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just need a little bit more. Yeah.
Jeez, they're picking on me.
Nope. Don't worry, she's fine. Alright. As always, just waiting for the boss. I don't know if I can one-shot it. I can probably do this.
Annihilation mode.
Yeah. That works. So we have a feather that is locked. Take a look at it, see if it's any good. Maybe not. It's been a while since I've done anything with the crit rate, HP, crit damage, ER. Maybe. For someone like Hu Tao, that would be pretty good. Would have been better if that was like an attack instead of ER. Or maybe attack instead of HP. But since I'm not exactly looking for feathers, I think I'm just going to junk that one. So I already have a couple of those that are actually pretty decent. Ring ring. Ring ring.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands?
Yeah, I got a heal
Barbados,
for
guide us.
you. I also haven't really tested Jean's healing though. I've only done like the burst initial heal. But it seemed like her healing does it like almost every second. Which is kind of handy. Which I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, I already had done these. All I did was spend resin and I was able to complete them for free. Which is nice, having that long-term stuff to do it with. That's, yeah, pretty easy. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get a drop from this dude. It's pretty rare. I think it's like, what, 2%? Eye of the Storm has like a 1 or 2% chance of dropping a 3-star artifact. It's one of the few monsters that actually has a very low drop rate. Almost all the times you do fight it, though, it doesn't drop anything. Now I'm assuming it's like 1 or 2%. It could probably be even less. I don't know. I totally missed the cliff. These guys are pretty easy, though. Not too bad.
Cleanup sequence.
Good luck. Yeah.
Just gonna try the refresh.
Insulation chamber.
Then actually gonna do that so I can hit it and let Brigida do the whole thing. Yeah, and nothing. So that's fine. Hello, Chance. It's been sitting there for 5 years. How you doing? And no, I don't have any plans on opening that one. Kind of a sentimental one. I think some of you already know the story behind that. I picked up some carrots, fought some slimes, and poof, hidden chest. And it's been there ever since. Alright, I don't think there are any... I think I got the wrong ones. Yeah, as long as I got the check mark, that's fine. It's kind of funny how the past couple of weeks I've actually missed a day, which is pretty funny. Destroy the Helichurl Towers. In between, so I could take the teleport. It almost sounded like she was gonna say something. Mint, don't mind if I do. I was gonna say, it almost seems like it's gonna rain over here.
This weather is perfect. We should move out.
Yeah, well, I'm already moving, Jan. And hiya! Enjoy the trip. That's one. Yeah, technically I don't even have to do any of this other stuff. Go get him, Brigitte. Set that up so we can... That was a pretty good hit. I'd say sometimes it's usually good to get those anyway, because they have drops. Which is nice. I know there are some commissions where some of the enemies don't have drops, but... Yeah, make the deal. Especially if you're low on materials. Would have been funny if there was another chest. Yeah, I think for the most part, the ones that are probably still around are probably hidden. So even though we have found chests along the way, I have been pretty diligent with some of the older areas. Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma. Or at least a lot of times I like to think so, because I know last week I found a bunch of stuff on the border of Liyue and Sumeru. I think it was like, what, 2 chests? I found a challenge point off stream because I decided to double check. I didn't find anything else. No, actually I did, because I was traveling along and I was talking to somebody in co-op, and we were talking about finding Aranara, and I was taking a look at the towers, and it turns out I learned something that I did not know about. Welcome. In my 5 years of playing. It turned out I had learned something new, which was kind of frustrating. And one would assume, it's like, oh, it would be something you would actually know, but no, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, which was kind of hilarious. To explain it, there are some objects in the forest of Sumeru that you can enhance with Electro, and one of the things was something that I had never actually done myself, and that was kind of an eye-opener because I had never seen that mechanic done. I've never done it myself. I've never seen anybody else talk about it or whatever, so it was kind of a surprise. And I'll be showing off that tomorrow. But for now, just going around. I'm thinking I could probably do a little bit of farming here because I do want to get some more artifacts. Pretty much just the artifacts that we could pick up. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done that. Get artifacts so I can level up the ones I keep. Ugh. Alright, make sure I got my bearings. I believe it is this way, but I'll double check the map. Yes, and there's also one to the north. And the cat is really good at taking photos. It would have been interesting if they had different photos that popped up. It's only it's either Aether or Lumine. I guess it could be considered both because it doesn't actually show detail. And Paimon.
– Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Go Claw. And Jean's a little low in power at the moment because I don't have a couple. I think she only has like 3 artifacts in her. So I'm still working on her stuff. Alright, so they despawned. Alright, so 1.
Like lamb to the slaughter.
Like lambs to slaughter and stereo. I'll just let them do their thing. And yeah. Clee, take it away.
Where do you think you're going?
Going to the Cheesecake Factory. Where are you going? Oh. Here, hold this. Oh, he survived. Wow. Here, hold this. I don't really need to drop some only after the artifacts. And the occasional sweet flower, because I know I am somewhat low on those because I haven't exactly been doing the teapot flowers because I kind of been stuck on, well, I haven't been stuck on it, but I have this setup that already has a bunch of set flowers to it. So, I will actually travel over to the Arnar village and grab the flowers here. I think I'm in the normal version of it, so it should be fine. Yeah, so I can just head over and grab some flowers. I can go say hi to whatever her name is. I forget. There are so many NPCs in this game. There are thousands of characters in this game. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I bet you're noticing what is going on with sound. I was listening to music, that's why this is down. I think I had it set to 8. Okay, so we'll be able to hear the la la la. Yeah, it was because I was listening to the music. Yes, this one. Yeah, so the nice thing is that we can find a bunch of sweet flowers in here. The one thing is that you kind of have to do a side quest in order to unlock it. We pretty much collect these flowers and place them in the village itself, And then once we're done with that, we switch back over to the normal world, and we could pretty much have a mass hoarding of sweet flowers, which is pretty good.
So nice if I could
Varsha, that's what your name is. Yeah, so it's usually good to collect every couple of days. I think it's like, what, 2 or 3 days for the respawn. Alright, I went to this one. I think I had to go this way. Yeah, definitely still tired. I'm always tired. Ugh. I think I'm just about used to my sleep schedule, which is fine. I actually do like waking up at 4 in the morning. Much better than going to bed at 4, I tell you what.
Just following
It
orders.
is so much easier.
Installation chamber.
Up or
water bomb.
that stuff. Yeah, and I will say the sleep schedule that I had before didn't impact anything schedule-wise. But you could definitely feel the difference. Going to bed at 4 versus waking up at 4. The world of difference. Yeah, and it really only took me a couple of days to reset, because I did the initial, I think it was like 32 hours or something like that I stayed up, and then it was like a 180 flip pretty much. Still feeling the effects of it though. Usually does take a while anyway, because it was a pretty drastic change. But I have done that before though too, so I kind of knew what to expect. Thankfully I don't deal with any major cases of insomnia. I've had mild versions of it, but yeah, it hasn't been too bad. This one. Yeah. Should have put that for the title. Yawn stream. Yeah, enough about me. The Jean build has been going pretty nice. I did already have a couple of iridescent pieces that I've had with other characters. There is the one piece that's on Lumine that's going to stay on her because it's so good. So I kind of have to look for a different one, which is fine. But the big thing with her is that I might need a new circlet, but I do need another Sands and Goblin, which is alright. We'll get the drops from the suits.
Dumpty Dumpty Go! Look, a rainbow!
Vegeta, do your thing.
Ultimatum protocol.
Yeah. Alright. All the stuff. Yeah, so I think it's mostly because of I wanted to do her Echo challenge next, because I had already unlocked it, and it actually kind of worked out because I had already unlocked it. Yeah, because I had done that. I unlocked it a while ago. I think it was because I had an extra 2 keys, and I didn't want to lose out on any new ones, because if you're already sitting at 4, if you get a new one, you don't get it, in a sense. And since I didn't really mind Jean at the time, I mean, I could have gotten Zhongli's, but I don't plan on building him. Or Nien Wong too. Their friendship levels are already all set, but that means I would have to build them. And their echoes are okay, but yeah, I decided to go with Jean. And then I eventually got her, so yeah, been steadily working towards that. Her friendship, I believe, is level 7, so we, yeah, just about level 8. So definitely getting there. And I'm still working on getting closer to, enjoy the Electro, to her ascension. So pretty much just working on different anima bosses, pretty much. Just jumping back and forth between the dude in the desert and then the animo hypostasis. Because other characters usually use those too. Sucrose needs the animo hypostasis, and it turns out Micah also uses the boss that's out in the desert, the animo one. Oh, whatever it's called, this dude. Secta Wanat. Yeah, however you pronounce that one. Micah also uses that one, which is kind of interesting. Because I kind of started using him. Sort of. I decided to pair him up with Xinyan because of Micah's attack speed, which isn't too bad. It seemed like it was alright. It doesn't exactly last as long as I was kind of hoping. You do get a couple of seconds of attack speed, but it's kind of like, it's only after using his burst. So I would imagine with that build, with Micah, you would probably have to have like a lot of ER. Instead of going off of whatever he, I think it's like attack or HP or something like that. But the only thing I did with him is just throw on a 4-piece Noblesse. I don't even, where is he? Oh, partial Noblesse. I think I actually took one of the pieces off and gave it to somebody else. But yeah, that was the idea. Since it was already a artifact set I already had, I pretty much just threw that on him and gave him dialogues because of, okay, so that was HP then. Yeah, because it also ties in with his healing. Yeah. Which, honestly, he isn't too bad. He definitely does the support. He does the passive heal. He does the attack speed, which is nice. Not many characters have that, so yeah, it's definitely kind of nice to have. And it has worked. I mean, I had Xinyan attacking quite fast, but it's like it doesn't last long enough. Because Xinyan, she doesn't do the greatest amount of damage because she's a physical character. So you kind of have to work around that a little bit. You can pretty much just go straight to physical attacking, or you could build her off of the Shatter reaction, which is pretty much having a frozen enemy and then hitting them with a normal attack, and that is Shatter. But all you have to do is set it up for that, which means you gotta have Hydro and Cryo, which Micah is one of those. So you pretty much just throw a Hydro in there. And I had Xingqiu in there, but that is where the Noblesse artifact set was coming from, so I kind of had to try other people too. Ino did seem to do pretty good because her application is really good right now. Definitely beats Xingqiu's application with Hydro. But there are also other viable Hydro applicators that help with Shatter, which isn't too bad. It's definitely good to have several different types of several characters that have the same element. Because there are some characters that kind of work better than others. Alright, let's drop in, shall we? Go for a trip!
cleanup sequence in it.
Here, hold this. Oh, he passed that. Okay. Alright, that works. Yeah, and the other one is Farina. And I do like the heal build I have for her because it was specifically built for her. And I was in co-op with another friend of mine. We were working on the Nodcry Legends. If you could tell, I now have the Portal player profile frame. We will work on the local legends for that. Yeah, that crab boss. We were trying to set it up so Lauma can one-shot it. They do have Lauma, so we were trying to set it up so that she could take it down, but I kept on messing up the timing, so we decided to try out the other two bosses, which weren't too bad. The Fatui dude was pretty decent because all you really need for that is Lunar Charged, and I have a Nepha, and I have a pretty decently built Ino, so that was pretty easy to do. And Sigurd, it turns out you can actually cheese that boss by using Anemo Traveler and using their burst to essentially float them out into the water and letting them drown. Which is kind of hilarious because the challenges for Sigurd is that you beat him initially, you dodge his main attack, which is that Kuching burst that he does, and you pretty much don't allow him to absorb the minions that he has. Wait, what was patched now? Was Sigurd patched? Did they actually... Wait, I'll have to check. Because I did this a couple of days ago. We'll find out. Hopefully not, because that was actually pretty fun. Yeah, because I tried it. It was hard to do, but yeah, I eventually got it. Yeah, because this was the team I was using. So I don't exactly have a lot of ER for Lumine, so I kind of had to use Bennett's skill to get me the particles. Because I use Bennett's skills, switch over to Lumine so I can get those particles. Constant healing with Farina and a little bit of support from Shalonen. Yeah, I'm still rocking the Anima. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we'll take a look. But then again, it was a couple of days ago, so I don't know if he is back. I don't think it was patched. I don't think I saw anything. The only thing I've seen so far that was patched was the Spirit Pathways in Sumeru, but that was like an old short. Yeah, because I think it was either... I think it was Tuesday I did this, or maybe yesterday. Yeah, because like I said earlier, I was with a friend of mine in co-op. We were working on the Nodcry bosses, local legends. And we had initially got this, but I was missing the dodge his Kuching burst attack. I think I had gotten hit when we were doing it in co-op, so I came back here and I tried out to fight myself, and woof, it was getting pretty tough to set up, and it looks like we can do it actually, so sweet. Let's try it out.
May I present?
Just gonna build up Lumine here.
I stand against the long
Yeah, so that's the attack.
Purge the darkness.
So as long as we dodge that, we can actually get one of the challenges.
Windblade.
Ah, she said the thing. She said the thing, Zach.
Let's light it up.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness.
So initially I was kind of dragging him over to this spot, but this guy is really adverse to going certain places. Like at this point, he just starts spamming this little blade attack, as you can see. I did eventually bring him over to a different spot, because it looked like, let me just dodge this. He would actually walk up here, so dragging him over in that direction actually helped out with this fight, which is really nice. So, let's get this. Dodge him again, I just need a little bit more. Help me out, Bennett.
Strike them down.
Okay, there we go. Just gonna refresh. He's gonna do the attack.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness.
Alright, so I kinda wanna have him up here a little bit, just to help. So, come on. Up here, please. Come on. If he doesn't, that's fine too, because I can just do this. But yeah, this is pretty much the trick. We just used her burst to drag him out into the water. Probably more towards that way, though. And funny enough, this can actually be done first phase. This is how we get the challenges. Alright, so let's do this. Switch, but move around a little bit. Wind Blade. Yes. And it does help to have a little bit of healing too. And if you could do this co-op and have someone like support you while somebody uses Animo Traveler, then yeah, that's really good to do. The only big thing is just dodging that attack pretty much. And then having enough ER to build the burst. That's pretty much it. She said the thing. Alright, so I kind of want to back. Just want to.
Strike them down.
Come on, dude, come up here. Come on. Wait, maybe? Hold on, we'll see. I got stuck. You're mean, dude.
I stand against the long night. The darkness.
Yeah, he's at a really perfect spot too, because he's like standing up there. Yeah.
Strike them down. By the north wind.
Wind Blade.
Bring it.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness.
Let's
Yeah. Tell you what though, once you get like the hang of it, he's actually not too bad. You just gotta move around a little bit. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the secondary.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness.
Yeah, I got darkness right here.
How brilliant!
Probably heal Bennett. Oop, 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 oop. I got him soft locked. Oh, that is magical. I love it.
I stand against the long night.
Yeah, I got hit. That's alright. Let me just do this. He got soft locked. That is hilarious. But yeah, that's the boss. Oh, that was amazing. I didn't expect that. That was fantastic. But yeah, you could take him out first phase with Animo Traveler. All you just gotta do is keep him alive. That's pretty much it.
The Shelby.
Yeah, I still can't believe he got stuck there. I didn't expect that. Yeah, because right there you saw if he gets to a certain point, he automatically like teleports back. But because of where he was positioned, he was essentially... Yeah, it was pretty much a soft lock. Because he can't exactly jump or move around. But yeah, I'd say anybody else that does the challenge, there you go. There'll be a way to make it a little bit easier. And you saw this live, so yeah. I should probably pick up some of the flowers here. Because I have been making a lot of different food. Let's see. Yeah, because I was talking about this team. Yeah, so the hydro applicator I decided to go with was Mona. Because she's been an invaluable support. And I pretty much built her to be a DPS. And on this team, she is pretty much the strongest character. Which is kind of nice, because she could definitely do the damage. Tiny bit of setup, but it's actually pretty easy.
Final warning. Power cord.
Written in the stars. Shadows of fate.
Engaging.
Okay. Alright. Probably attack this dude, actually.
The beats all missed.
That's alright, she's fine, she's fine. So now heal. Get a little bit of that attack speed. 7,000.
Didn't
Nope.
make it to the chorus.
It's alright, we're doing good.
Engaging.
So I can have Mona deal with it.
Fate is upon me. Shadows of fate. Judgment. Lights out.
Yeah, I'm really glad Rosaria is really quick too. It makes it much easier.
You can't run.
So you can pretty much just spam her attacks and you can move around so quickly.
Judgment. Shiver.
Delve into destiny.
Alright, so I think we got 40... Yeah, 40.
Written in the stars.
We're just fine. I can just wait for this battle.
Shadows of fate.
Judgment. Final warning.
Yeah, it's also been a little while since I've used Rosaria too, so it is kind of nice using her again. Because it has been some time. The last time I used her was a little bit before getting Chi-Chi, because she was the replacement for the Frozen team.
Let me scribe.
I don't regret it though, because that was the ultimate goal, having Chi-Chi with Ayaka. But having Rosaria on that team was definitely worth it too. Because she is really good. Not only does she have really good support, she also is a pretty decent applicator.
Judgment.
And she has a pretty fast skill too, so yeah, you can definitely spam that quite a bit. Alright, should be just... Oh, let's get this. Healing in.
Fate is upon you. Let me scry.
Here it's set up cryo.
Final warning.
Yeah.
Delves into death. You can't run. Shiver.
There we go. Yeah, it's pretty much Rosaria and Mona doing that team. I think Micah needs a little bit more healing. He's not exactly built. I'm really only using him for the attack speed, but he's definitely not up for the task. I think I would probably need somebody like Chi-Chi. Because in a sense, I don't really need the attack speed. Yeah, let me make that change. Actually, wait. Let me head back to Xingqiu. Oh, I thought he had Noblesse on. Okay, you have Deepwood Memories. Was it... Who was it? It was somebody. Bennett, you have Noblesse. I thought Xingqiu also had Noblesse. Why does he have Tenacity on? Maybe it was just filler pieces. Oh, I think it was, yeah, because what he really needs is... for his stuff, it's pretty much Hydro bonus and what was it, ER. I know the big thing with him is Hydro bonus. Yeah, 20% of his Hydro bonus will be converted to additional damage reduction, which is really good. Oh, and the other one is HP. Yeah, so for like full support, it would probably be the HP, Hydro bonus HP. Or you could probably do crit rate, crit damage for his stuff. It doesn't really matter. But yes, let's actually find Micah. I don't normally use him, so this will take a second. I guess it wasn't one of those. Yeah, because I was also going to use Noblesse on Dory. Where is... Oh, Micah also has that. Okay, so he did have one of those. Yeah, which is pretty good at HP plus 25%. Okay, so I'm thinking the rest of it... Yeah, there it is. Noblesse. And this one was... whatever it was. No? Is that something else then? What does Micah have for this? I'm not seeing him. Unless he's farther up. Oh, there he is. Oh, HP. Oh, is Xingqiu? Oh, I think I had a hybrid setup for him. Kind of like one of those goofy setups where they only have the two-piece effect, but it's kind of like a specialized. Similar to what I have for Sayu. She only has the two-piece effect, but she has like a bunch of attack on the artifact substats. Which actually worked out. Where is he? Actually, wait, I think I need that Hydro bonus, actually. Where? I think it was one of... Yeah, there it is. And then this one, I think the issue was... Yeah, the fragment. I needed to get an HP-based Noblesse, but the only ones I had were attack. Because this would have also helped out Dory too, because she's also based on HP. Bennett's better off with the attack because he's based on attack. He gives a higher attack buff the higher his attack is. And you don't necessarily need his healing. It's good healing, but you don't really need it. So I think as the offset, I'll take Dory's. Just so I can aim for the 4-piece, but then again, that other one. I don't have a Hydro. Yeah, because that one's HP. And the only one I have there is crit rate, so I'm thinking this one was probably something else. I don't see Micah. Oh, there he is. Oh, I had this. Yeah, HP. Yeah, so that's at least 3. Could probably just give him this one then. Triple HP. Because I think that still works for him. Yeah, except I'll give him more of that HP. But then again, I could probably just give him the pseudo build. So that would be... what was the artifact? Hydro bonus. Because this one's more of the resistance. So, because of that, I can take this one back, and I could probably... for Fragment, do I have... Pretty sure I do have Tenacity HP. Yeah, here we go. I can give him this, because this will give me the 2-piece effect. So I could stick with this for a while. And he has Sacrificials. 28, 177 ER, and a 666 Hydro bonus. Which isn't bad.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta
But
rock and roll.
I think
So come on.
Micah is good, but since I don't exactly have him built, I think I'm going to actually put in Chi-Chi. Because she is built.
Let's get moving.
Because she has her own artifact set. Yes, I believe it is... Yeah, it's the hybrid. With Amanoma.
Life goes on.
And she has better healing too, so let's see what it's at. Yeah, 6,800. Clear difference. Probably give a little bit to Mona too here. There we go. Yeah, probably not going to find much. I haven't really looked out here for artifacts though. I don't think we have any, nothing new with Columbina. So, we can probably head back to the desert. I'm trying to think, did I... No, I did not. It's gone everything, I traveled somewhere else. Yeah, and I don't regret not building some characters, because that's usually just how it ends up. You really just end up picking characters you're pretty much become your favorites, or it's really fun to play as. And I think that's all that really matters anyway. Really isn't anything too special beyond that. Yeah, even though I only have like, what, 60 plus characters, I play like a third of them. Which is fine, I'm okay with that. there are many characters that are good. I mean, Zhao, for example, he does have a build. I just happen to not use him as often as I should. Yeah, I got your trouble right here. I don't even need anybody else. Mona can take care of it.
Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. Feel the beat. Amp it up.
36. Not bad.
Now you're testing my patience. Well,
You're gonna have to speak up, dude. Go to sleep.
Nice.
Try to switch reverse. Alright, but it won't let me. Switch.
Punishment. Delve into destiny. Pyrotechnics.
And go to sleep. Yeah, so even though she doesn't do a lot of damage, it's still fun to do. You don't really see a lot of physical damage type characters, even though there are several of them. You have, I keep forgetting which one it is. It's the one that it's the two I don't. It's either Eula or Shenhe. One of them is physical damage. Xinyan's physical damage, and Fischl, she is actually prepped for physical damage because a bow that I consider her signature is physical damage based, which is kind of interesting. And it's not really that hard to set characters up for physical. You pretty much just give them attack and a physical bonus. That's pretty much it. I think it's a little bit easier with Xinyan because her burst is considered physical damage. I think it's the same with the other one. I keep forgetting because I don't have them. It's either Eula or Shenhe. One of them has a burst that does physical damage. And can do quite a bit. And Fischl can actually attack pretty reasonably quick. So, if you're not always using her burst or Oz, you can definitely spam her attacking, which is pretty fun. Let's see what this guy does. Yeah. Here, you're it. Despawned. What was that? Huh? Oh, that is spooky. What is going on there? Oh, that is trippy. That is odd. I have never. What is going on? Do I have a ghost in here? Whoa. Oh, you saw that, right? My character got pushed. Oh, it was the assassin. It's like, oh, wait, wow, he was hidden for a while.
Feel the beat.
That was really odd.
Written in the stars. Let me scribe. Shred till I'm dead.
48,000. Yeah, because they don't have that. They appear after a certain amount of time. That was a really long invisible for him. Because I saw the footprints, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not lagging, am I? It's always the desert that like has weird stuff. Because I've had a couple of times where I've had the monster like despawn over and over again in front of me. The place is just odd. Alright, let's see. Got the one over here with a Fatui. I suppose we could go over here and say hi. Yeah, because I felt that collision. The assassin did run into my character. So I got pushed a little bit. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I can attack you. And it just happened to be that assassin. I did know he disappeared. I was pretty much ignoring him, but yeah, I'm surprised his invisibility lasted so long. Because he usually has like a
Delve into destiny.
set time where it stops.
You can't run. Lights out.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Yeah, this isn't good, Geo, dude. Geo, dude. Of course. Alright. Don't copyright me, Nintendo, just because I said Geo, dude. I meant the Geo Fatui.
Shadows of fate. Judgment. Time to rock.
The loneliness of death.
And artifacts. And weapon. Is the weapon going to appear? Alright, guess not. I did click on it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done these over here. And I have a marker. What are you for? Why do I have a marker there? Okay, that's kind of odd. I know I was in co-op a couple of weeks ago helping out someone with exploration, but I don't remember setting a marker. Hello, Weasel. Boo. Hello, Goose.
Let me scribe.
Yeah, look, I'm actually using Rosaria now.
Pyrotechnics.
Oh, then again, they might not even realize I'm streaming. Probably not, because I usually... One sec. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you are one. Oh, okay. It's all right. Never mind. I saw. Hey, Rosario. Okay, never mind. Hello. How are you doing, Ghost? Goose. Ghost. Yeah. So, pretty much a physical damage shatter reaction team with Mona, Rosaria. Was originally Micah, but I decided to switch him out for Chi-Chi and Xinyan. Alright, I'm done. Are you kidding me? No, come on. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Jay, I found another chest.
Whatever's going on over there.
Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty rock and roll until you feel the pain of exploring an area, coming back years later, and it turns out there are still things that you can find here. It's... Wow, that is like so out in the open. I don't even need to use the elemental sight that is like right there. How did I miss that? How did I miss this?
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
And Mona doing the almost 40,000 damage too. You see what I have to put up with, Goose? This is ridiculous. I ought to just leave that chest closed out of the spite, but... let's have Chi-Chi open it.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, pretty. I swear, if there's another one, I'm just gonna end stream. Okay. Oh man, that was so out in the open. How did I miss that? Oh man. Hey, congratulations. Fancy Kaya. Hold your applause.
Right.
Enjoy the trip. I didn't exactly. Should... Nope. Well, this one will. Rock looks really on. See if we see anything down here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, because I came over here because I was kind of wondering why I have a marker over here. I can't remember who I was in co-op with, but I know I was in here with somebody. I don't know if it was somebody on my friends list or a random. I think it was someone on my friends list because they were just doing some exploration. Wouldn't let me lock onto that. So I don't know. It's kind of an odd place for it too, because there isn't much over here. I mean, we have the hole here, but that just leads farther down. We have one of the obelisks down there, but I've long completed that. Those I know I was pretty diligent with. You know what? Yeah, I can do that for a little bit, because I'm not really doing too much. I was just getting some of the free artifacts. Yeah, I just don't see anything. I don't know why I marked this. Maybe just to show me where it was, because I don't see anything. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I can't go anywhere in this desert without finding something. The audacity of this game. What is up here? Yeah, hold on, Goose. I gotta pull my hair out because I'm still finding stuff here. Well, it has a flag, so it's either a challenge point or... I think these actually show the way the money boxes, because I think that was the case with some of the other ones. There's a little bit of healing in. Yeah, so it's either going to be one of those two. Let's see where it is. Higher up. I don't see anything. Okay, so I'm assuming... Let me do this again to show me where it is. Okay, so it is over here. Yeah, sometimes you can't exactly tell unless you have the compass. Oh, I saw the sparkle. It's a money pillar, yeah. Okay, these I don't mind finding because sometimes these are actually hard to find. Because I have found some in like the tree trunks in the forest, but free money. Might as well check, yeah. Alright, let's actually keep this team, so let's do that. I'll just hop over in your world. Oh, I got a few people on. Oh, it's been a while since they've been on. Yeah, I've just been tired. I'm still trying to get used to my sleep schedule. Because like I said before, I'd rather wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning than go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's a world of difference, too. And, oh, I know where we are. Top of the research center, and we can actually find an oculi over here. Oh, and by the way, Goose, you kind of missed it. I was shown a way how to cheese one of the local legend bosses using the Anemo Traveler, and I ended up soft-locking Sigurd. Sigurd got stuck doing the teleport animation for a couple of seconds, which was kind of funny. So I think after the stream I might actually download this and make a short. It was actually kind of funny. And I think I might have another one too, probably either... What was another one? What, was it chest or... Yeah, it was really unexpected too. I did not expect him to actually get stuck. Because I was trying to set up to use the Anemo Burst. Because you could use it to carry him out into the water.
I'm sure the good
It's kind of secret behind it.
Life goes on.
I don't think this heals you, right? Oh, it's the Farina passive heal. Okay, that works. Never mind. Yeah, so I will say, out of the 3 Nodcry local legends, that crab boss is like one of the more frustrating ones if you're trying to go for the challenges. Thankfully, I had a lot of help with that. Hey, Xavier. I know it's not Friday yet, but I had a bit of free time. Oh, you missed it, though. I found a cheese strat with Sigurd, and I accidentally got him soft-locked into that teleport animation. I ended up getting the fight done, but yeah, it was still pretty funny. And I found a chest in the desert. So, yeah. And then I found a Mora pillar in the desert. Yeah, I will say too, the challenges for this guy weren't too bad. You pretty much dodge everything. Yeah, you did that already. Yeah, it was someone on my friends list. We were working on the bosses. We had a lot of trouble with the crab boss. We were trying to set it up so they could do like a one-shot with Lauma. Because they had Lauma. We weren't able to get it, but we were eventually able to get it with their Raiden Who else would they? Whoever the other character was. And I was using Nahida and Farina, I believe, and we were eventually able to get all 3 challenges for the crab boss. It took maybe like an hour or so. A lot of frustration. Because we started with that boss, but then we had to switch to the other one. Llama. The deer lady. Yeah, then this guy, you really don't have to do too much with him. The big thing is just dodging his lightning attacks when his shield is up. But yeah, I agree. Llama has a really nice design. And for a lot of the critics of her design, honestly, they could get over it. She looks fine. Yeah, some of these challenges here, if you want to take them on, I can switch over to Farina and Anefa. He's not too hard. Hold on. Considering stopping building characters for now. Okay. It gets really repetitive, so you may just farm level up materials and call it a day. Yeah, I agree. And that would be for everybody else. If you feel like it's getting repetitive, please feel free to take a break. Don't force yourself to do all the monotony. So yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. Alright, well, actually, it would be easier if you use Farina, because you're more of a DPS Farina. So... let me think. Anefa and... I don't know. Plus, I'm tired of being lower more fair. I'm just below 3 million, and I kind of have to be pretty strict on what I can spend it on, because I have a bunch of characters that can be crowned, but on top of not having too many crowns, it also costs a bit of Mora too, so yeah, I'm right there with you. Ganyu, I guess? I think that would be okay. I've kind of fought this before. Goose, have you gotten any of the challenges for the Nodcry bosses? So I could probably help you out with the guy up here. He's the easiest of the 3. Except for the cheese strap, but this guy's not too bad. Maybe, I don't know. That's fine. Yeah, the setup for Sigurd just takes a little bit because you have to line it up and stay alive. But I'd say battle-wise, this one is definitely the easiest of the 3. You trapped. Oh no. Wait, how did you have Farina just walk on water? May grind up a few million more and a lot of experience and stuff too. Yeah. I would too, honestly. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, Goose. 10 million more. You know, funny enough, I actually had close to that amount. Goose, if you... I'm above you on the roof. It looks like you're on the inside somewhere. If you take the teleport to the top of the roof and come down to where I am on the roof, there is a common chest right here. Yeah, I believe I had close to that when I had come back from my hiatus, because I had a bunch of stuff that I was able to do. I wasn't exactly doing a whole lot game-wise. With like character builds, whatever. So I had saved up quite a bit. I tell you what, it really doesn't take a long time to get that much. A little strict, I guess. It's like not spending it on everything, but yeah, it takes a little while. But not too long. It looks looks like you're inside. I'm not sure where you are. Oh, you're on the middle level. Ah, you're 4th, 50, 50, and Wuwa. Nice. I hope you got
Cleanup sequence in
someone that
progress.
you've been looking forward
Based on
to.
data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as Mora,
Oh, what do we have
screws,
to be careful?
gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Yeah, pick up after yourself, and F will do it for you. I think the teleport right next to you, or next to me, is like below me. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's like right here. I just happened to see it when I was looking down.
By royal decree.
Hello, Oz.
No touching.
See through the end game resets tomorrow. Yeah, I wonder if anything resets tomorrow for this. I don't know, I don't think so. It's been a while since we've had the Abyss. I know we just had the theater. I can't remember. Some of it I usually don't pay attention to, I just happen to see it. Oh, okay, so next week for the Abyss. Never mind. Hope you can clear it again. Yeah, I'm sure you will, but then again, if you don't, that's also fine too. Because it's kind of like how I am with floor 12 of the Abyss. If I can get to it, I'm okay with that. I don't worry about the extra stuff, like the stars. Zenless is the only endgame I can actively clear. Oh, okay. Yeah, it isn't too bad though. Especially as free to play. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know how that is. I am strictly free to play. I think the only exception to that rule that I've had with free to play in games is RuneScape. That's the only game I've actually put money towards. Because you could buy membership for like 3 months and let it run out or whatever. Because I've done that a couple of times, but back then I was kind of having... Well, I think it's kind of now too, because it's been a little while since I played it. But yeah, I would play for 3 months and it would be like a burnout, or kind of like a break or whatever. But it's also been a while since I've gotten membership on that game though too, because I'm busy nowadays, more busy than I am. Last endgame was tough because of the massive HP inflation, but I still cleared it with about 4 seconds left. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we've also seen the... Oh, you're on fire, Goose. Yeah, we've also seen the HP increases on our end when it comes to bosses. Trying to see what floor you're on, but my icon is in the way, so I'm gonna move a little bit. Okay, so you're, pardon me, middle level. Never clear in Genshin endgame, I know it. Look, I will say, don't ever say no, because...
Should we really be off work this early?
At one point, I felt like that I couldn't get past floor 9 on the Abyss. And here I am at the cusp of consistently getting floor 12. So please don't ever say never, because it just takes time sometimes. And, you know, sometimes a bit of luck. Not exactly sure how to get to where you are. Yeah, because I remember early on I was having trouble with the Abyss. this was back before I had like really specific builds. This was before I had like the fully kitted out Ayaka. She still had the cryo set up, but this was before I had like fine-tuned it and some of the other ones. Flynn's barely beat floor 11 this reset. Well, you also got to hand it to Flynn's too. You don't really have to do too much, and you can still do quite a bit. So I'd say keep at it with the character as you are. I'm gonna have plans to build, and just go from there. Because I know you did say that you were gonna kind of take a break from building, so yeah, I wouldn't fret about it too much. I mean, sometimes it's kind of a pain, so there's nothing wrong with taking a break from it. Still barely know how to play him or how he works. So from what I've seen, and I think it was Rayon or whoever it was, she had posted a short on like an easy way to use Flynn's. You pretty much use his skill, and then his skill again, and then you attack a little bit, and then you could use his burst, and you pretty much do that over and over again, or something close to that. There are people that have posted like a tutorial on how to use them more efficiently. So there are times he does a big amount of damage, and times he basically heals the enemy. Oh, hold on, guys, hold on. I got stuck. F is on the case. Yeah, so I would check those out. There are people that have posted tutorials on them, so I would give those a look.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode engaged. Born of ice and frost.
And Mizuki, good call. Alright, so one of the challenges is dodging the lightning bolts. Pretty much anytime there's a red circle, don't get hit by it. Alright, let me set up an Nepha. Then, wait for another circle. Laser burst, we should be able to dodge the next one.
Ultimatum protocol.
And I can't remember what the other challenge was. I know the first one is just beating him outright. The second one is dodge the lightning attacks. I can't remember what the third is. While people do recommend I use Sucrose instead of Super, I don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll say this too. It's like, if you feel more comfortable having a healer on your team, have a healer on your team. There is nothing wrong with that.
Relax. All hail.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that at all. Because I almost always use a healer. And I've done that the entire time I've been playing this. And that's how you play, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I warn you!
No touching. Defensive mode
Alright,
engaged.
time to dodge.
Born of ice and frost. Preparing for dust up. Turn that
Shell now it's done, Brigitte.
For Rex Lapis. No touching.
Yeah, and you can also double check the challenges by talking to Catherine too, because that's where these are set up. Still salting Mahita got power creeps? Not necessarily. I've had a lot of luck with Mahita. And you gotta remember, she really has two different builds. You could go the EM route, or the Dendro bonus route, which is more the DPS one. Yeah, even though you feel like she might be power crept by Lauma, honestly, I feel like she does okay, even now.
Allow me to step in.
Alright, anything at all? Did you get anything, Goose? Hopefully something. I should probably heal Ganyu. 37. Not bad. Oh, you didn't get anything? Oh. true, but people say Llama power creeps there. Yeah, and that's fine. People are going to say that with a lot of different characters. Yeah, but honestly, I think it's probably because I've been a big fan of... I hate that damn team. That's fine. People are going to say that about Nahida anyway. I think Nahida does just fine, because Nahida has a lot of utility. Because you got to remember, you can also use Nahida's support to actually help Llama too. So in a sense, I would say they're equals, honestly. So, people are going to say whatever they want. So.
Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I see it though. She still has a lot of use, even though there are other Dendro characters that may do more damage. That's fine. I've seen Llama do a lot of damage, but yeah. Not every character has that crazy 1 million single hit, and there's nothing wrong with that. Was there something below? I just gotta... Oh, let me teleport to you. Let's go wait for this to load. When the Nahida doesn't actually get forgotten in Power Crypt, I'll make her viable again. That's fine, I'll do the same. I did the same with Dia, I did the same with Dory, I'll do the same with Nahida. Oh, and I did the same thing with Pyrolamine, so yeah. I will also do the same. And poop.
I see everything. Yeah, this dance is for you.
Oh, alert lit. Wait, where is what's her face then? I saw the alert lifted, unless it's. Oh, is it always like this? Give myself a little bit of a heal. Oh, I bet it is. Oh, wait, did you. Oh, you're over here. Simply not allow one of my favorite characters in the game to be disrespected. Yeah, that's fair. I was like that with Dia. And thankfully, right around the time I was actually showing off what she could really do, there were actually other people that gave her a chance as well. So, yeah. And these were people that had like a C6 version of her too, and I was, I had C0 at the time, so, yeah. I think every single character in here, you know, definitely has that potential. You just have to find it. I have a friend using Dia currently. Yeah. Yeah, it's just finding that potential with the characters. It's like, if you give them a chance to shine, they will. As far as 5-star. Oh, nice! As a fellow Dia haver, yeah, that's actually kind of nice. How did you... Oh, speaking of, yeah. Oh, is it an elevator, or... Oh, I was trying to figure out how you... Wait, oh, it was that. Oh, you fall down from above. Here, I'll take this. Yeah, my first one in here was Kuching. But I've used her off and on, so I wouldn't really consider one of my main characters. Then again, I don't know, I would have to think. There are only really a handful of characters I would consider my main. Not as much Yoimiya nowadays, which is alright because I kind of use other characters. Definitely Lumion, because I've used her a lot, and Ayaka, of course. A perfect example is Mizuki. Seriously. I cannot wait until people give her another chance. Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. think you gotta be more. I'm trying to remember where that one goes. Let me see. Oh, maybe like right here, but above. And Siege Wing is also really good. Yeah, I agree. Siege Wing is also one of those that do really well. And these characters usually have like several different builds too, because I was talking about Nihida. She really has like 2 builds that you can focus on. You can either go with the EM build or the Dendro bonus build, and after that, it's really just preference. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there you go. Nicely done, Goose. For free. Freedom! And, oh. Haha, we got the chest. And I believe that was it. I don't think there was anything else over here. People normally give Siege Wing Ocean Hued about my Siege Wing differently. Yeah, I also heard that too. Ocean Hued is okay. Because I think there was another one. Hold on, Goose. Let me think. There was another character that people usually recommend Ocean Hued for, but I can't remember who it was. It was someone I have that I was working on. Let me think. I think it was Chi-Chi. Which is odd, because you don't really need that on her. You don't really need that pseudo DPS build on her. Yeah, because I think it's even under her recommended. Yeah, it's the number 47% people use Ocean Hued on Chi-Chi. It's like, I get it. This one is fine for like some of the lesser strong characters, because I do use this one on Barbara. This one is fantastic for Barbara, because you could turn her into a pseudo DPS build. But with someone like Chi-Chi, it's like, yeah, you're getting the healing bonus, but there are other artifacts that do that. People really just want to see the characters deal damage. Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just one of those odd ones.
3, 4, and
so I'm gonna kick you real quick to climb this. Yeah, go ahead. Beat you to it. I'll shape of Italy myself. Yeah. It is 9:40. Alright, so I got a little bit more time. I don't want to stay up too late. So I do want to go to bed at a reasonable time. I think with tomorrow, I'll probably stay up until like, I'll try and stay up till like 10:30 maybe. So I'll probably start the, let me think. I usually start at 7, so I could probably do until about 10:30, 11 maybe. I think the cutoff would be 11 tomorrow. Yeah, because if I go to bed too late, I'll start messing up my sleep schedule. And I don't want to do that. I just fixed it. And it's such a pain to reset it. Speaking of pain, let's see if we find any chests. Do you want to start DPS Amber? Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to see that. I think Amber is another example of one of those characters that have been... Which is understandable. She is the first character we get.
I created another universe and founded
once we get like other characters,
and the princess and
she just falls along the wayside. It's okay. What about me? What about Baron Bunny? Standard wish? What? But I really don't feel like using Amber either. Yeah, they could fall to the same thing as I was saying.
Speaking my name in humble supplication.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd say at this point, finally. Yeah, I think she's more of a... I had the word, but I lost
I feel
it.
like running.
Not nostalgic, but more of sentimental. My last 4-star? No way. Wait, who'd you get? Oh, you got Farazan? Nice! Okay, Farazan is a fun build. You're gonna have a lot of fun with Granny. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Good for you.
About that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dare to mess with me?
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun building Granny. Then again, it's not a complete build, because I kind of have to rechange it. I believe, let me rethink what I was actually going to use on it. I gotta rethink, because I actually took some of the artifacts off, and it has been a little bit. It wasn't Flower, because I had that for Kujosara. What was it?
Huh?
Was it Tenacity? Was it Viridescent? People give her this other stuff. I don't really need it for her. Because I kind of wanted to make her into a pseudo DPS. I think I had... Oh, now I'm forgetting. That's what I get. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I'm forgetting. I'm sure you could probably find a tutorial on her on YouTube.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
I'd say the big thing with her, I believe it's energy recharge. Let me just double check. What is your secret, Granny? What is your secret? Damage will be increased based on 32% of Farazan's base attack. Okay. So maybe attack an ER. Because I know she does a lot of swirl support.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Academic research isn't calling some kind of Farazan. And I'll see if I can pick that up. In and out of fashion.
Two grannies talking. Good lord. You both need to be in a home. Restoring energy, blah, 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 blah.
Too late for regrets. Huh. Huh.
Yeah, so I'd say attack and ER, probably a little bit more focused on ER. And then for the weapon, you can pretty get a... You can go along with like stringless. But I'm not going to be turning anyone else into DPS for now. I'll just farm more.
I'm old now.
Yeah.
So every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farazan. Dare to mess with me if I can pick that up.
Trying to think, there are a couple of weapons that are actually decent for her. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because she has the... Yeah, because pairing her with Hyzel, I agree, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I'd say give her attack and ER because of her burst too, because we see it right there. When the pulse is unleashed, will apply Perfidious Wind's Veil. It reduces Animo resistance, which is good, because you could pretty much use her burst and switch over to any Animo character. May not even pull for anyone. Yeah, that's fine. Because like I said before, if you don't feel like doing something in here, don't.
Dare to mess with me?
Yeah, I'd say attack an ER.
We'll see about that.
Hold on. I just gotta double check. I won't ask because I actually have Izo.
Too late for regrets.
I kind of want to see what his boss is. See if I can guess. I don't know. Is it the Ruined Serpent? Or is it
We'll see about
another
that.
one?
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Too late for regrets.
Eep. Yeah, because the only thing, honestly, the only big thing I've done with her is friendship. I did have a build on her, but I can't remember what it was. I don't think it was Viridescent, because that one would be a good one for her, but I think it was a pseudo one. It was like a two-piece. But yeah, good thing with her is pretty much attack and ER.
Hey, there's something strange
Because
over
if you
there.
can consistently
let's
get a
take a look.
burst, and yeah, you're good to go to help out other Anemo characters in your party. Because Heizo would be a good. You could do quite a bit with Heizo. I think she would also pair quite well with Lanyan.
No, I didn't put a sticker on your back.
Who's the other one? Dual Waters. Well, I suppose we could probably toss in a little bit of an Effa. I have her, so I might as well use her. Alright, yeah, I'm assuming Ruined Serpent. It's been a little while since I fought this dude. Last time was in... I think it was a random co-op. And I usually do my own thing with like fighting the boss, switching the character, fighting the boss, switching to another character, fighting the boss, switching to another character. So I think this one, you really just use like Yoimiya Adia and you're good to go. But yeah, with 3 characters, Goose, we should be fine. Because I could keep up with Lunar Charged and have Lanyan do the majority of it. And I will switch to food, so I won't have to worry about healing
Cleanup
as
sequence
much.
in the
Flip and fly. Dancing in the wind.
14,000, that's pretty good.
Preparing for dust up.
And punch. Alright, Vegeta, ready to go. And a little bit more for Lanyan. Yeah, ran away.
Closing in.
Nope. Not too bad.
defensive mode engaged.
Alright, it's about to do that center attack, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Oh, you got healing, never mind. There you go. Alright,
Accelerating.
Lance will set up Brigitte. And Lanya. Ooh, 19,000 with this one.
Up and away. Strike a pose.
I was just looking through your post and I saw that was staring at the sunset when I first thought. I'm trying to remember, which one was that? I think it might have been one a couple weeks ago.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, so I will say, if anybody saw the Shing Show one I have set up today, I actually have,
Up and away.
I think if you could guess, since I've already had 2 birthday posts, I'm going to be doing all the birthdays. And right now I already have scheduled up to November, whoever it was. Sean Lang, and then whose ever birthday after hers is. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the NFL one was. Oh, it was the photo when I was in Natlan. Yeah, I just happened to be doing Natlan stuff, and I took the photo because it was a sunset. Oh yeah, the one. Yeah, I was like, hey, this is just a partial update or something. Yeah, yeah, it was when I was in Natlan. It was a really good shot though too, because it just happened to be sunset. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that came out pretty good. Thank you. When's my birthday? July 25th.
May I present?
Unfortunately, I don't have any characters that share my birthday, but I do have characters that actually come pretty close. And I believe, let me switch over to, let me remember who it was. I think it was, Heizo is the day before. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that. She had the same birthday as Kazuo. Nice. Welcome, Jester. Heizo was the day before, and I believe, I think it's Klee that's actually a couple of days after.
Oh, my plan for the day?
Yeah, the 27th.
Doing whatever I feel like, I suppose. Same with tomorrow.
Yeah, the cool thing is that there are actually a bunch of cool characters that share July birthdays. Hu Tao, which is awesome. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was someone that actually had the 26th. Let me double check. Sorry for the fast switching.
The best rattan furniture is made from strands that are smooth, thin, and strong like silk. Furniture like that can be just as precious as a silver family heirloom.
Oh,
That's
Kujo
no
Sara, I
exaggeration.
believe. Oh, Yenfei's on the 28th, which is cool, because I like Yenfei. Barbara is on the 5th. I think Kujo Sara is another one. Yeah, on the 14th. There it is. Yeah, Kuki Shinobu, 27th. Wait. Oh, there are two 27s. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I will say that, yeah, thank you. Yeah, there are definitely some really good July birthdays. Which is kind of nice, because I think that all the characters are really nice. I think I have to double check the list, because I do have a master list of all the birthdays. And yes, when it comes to the posts I'm going to be doing for the birthdays, I did include Flynn's. His is on Halloween, which I thought was pretty cool. Unfortunately, because we had already passed it, we're going to have to wait until next year for Aino. Because just before doing this, Aino just had her birthday. It was before Ayaka.
Isn't there anything else
So,
more interesting
unfortunately,
to do?
I kind of had to skip her. Yeah, because she was on the 21st. And Ayaka's on the 28th. So, unfortunately, Rio and... Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, both of them are pretty nice. Yeah, Risley is a pretty cool character, and so is Sucrose. But yeah, I feel like I definitely lucked out. I have some pretty good characters. Did you want to fight the boss again, or what? Meant to switch here. I swear, if I find a chest in the chasm, the oh, never mind. I thought the boss is here. Never mind. I gotta teleport away. My bad. It's like, why isn't the boss moving? No, that's not the boss. That's a flower. All right, now it should be okay. Because I think... No, she was a January. Yeah, it would have been cool if I had shared the birthday with somebody. But yeah, the closest one is actually Heiza with the day before.
Dancing in the wind. Closing
I
in.
probably should actually apply Brigitte.
Insulation chamber.
And... Yeah, so I will say a lot of the information I found of the characters, unfortunately, because of certain characters, Skark, for example, there wasn't a lot of what's called entomology with the characters' names versus characters like Flynn's, for example. There's a lot of
Cleanup sequence initiated.
a lot of different meanings with his name versus other characters. Gonna get new Valette or something built. Oh, there you go. That'll be something.
Ultimatum protocol.
But yeah, with characters like Skark, they don't really have entomology with their names. But Skark also had some pretty interesting things too, which you'll find out in the post whenever her birthday comes around. She'll be in the couple of weeks. Oh, wait a minute. No, she's in November. Yeah, her birthday is after Xiaoling, I believe. Yeah.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Yeah, because I've been working on the scheduling of those posts the past couple of days. Maybe New Valette will start healing me. Let the mighty be healed!
Dancing in the wind.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Oh, I didn't get to get the final head. That's alright. Ah, thank you for the heal. Oh, is that a 4K heal? Nice. 44. 44. Nice. Yeah, so thanks to the same person that we were working on the Nodcry Local Legends,
Parties are a must for the well-known.
I am
If you'd
going
like to
to
learn
be
the proper etiquette, I'd be
reworking
happy to
Farina.
teach you.
I am going to keep the heal build, but I'm actually going to work on a secondary Golden Troop build. The last one for you. Nice. Let me... Did I forget something with Catherine? No, I think it was this... No, I came back this afternoon and did that. Because I had to wait a couple of hours for the expedition stuff, because I was doing it like really early this morning. Because I think I still had a couple of hours for Ino to have hers. Because she's the only one that doesn't have like any bonuses to the expedition. Some of the characters can do it in 14 hours, where some of the standard one is like, what, 19 hours or something like that. And thanks to co-op, I can't check. Yeah, of course. Yeah, and I think that's also going to do it for me, too. This is just a tiny little stream, so... Yeah, take it easy, Goose. Yeah, once again, congratulations on Farazan. She has a pretty fun support to build. I really wish I remembered the build I had for her. I'm pretty sure it was just a two-piece. And the best thing for her is pretty much a little bit of attack, but mostly ER. Yeah, and I am getting kind of tired too, so this was just a mini stream. But we did have a couple of interesting things happen. That soft lock with Sigurd, I did not expect that. So I am going to be clipping that later. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. So you might have to wait a little bit because I'm going to bed very shortly. So yeah, because we got a few hours of Genshin tomorrow as well. So yeah, because there are a couple of things that we actually have to do in Sumeru. Because of the recent stuff that I had learned that apparently I had never known up till this point. So yeah. Yeah, take it easy. Yeah, so with that, everybody else that decided to stop by and watch silently, hello. Thank you for watching. And for everybody else that stopped by and said hi, I also appreciate you. So with that, I will see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Genshin Fridays. I am going to get some sleep because I am tired. And I'm probably going to do... Yeah, because I got Sumeru stuff that I get to show off tomorrow. Ugh. The shenanigans again, pretty much. Well, I'll probably run into some more chests. So with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you then. So take it easy, and I will see you tomorrow. So take it easy. Bye-bye.